reaction to the general anesthesia, and I almost lost him twice, and it was an amazing experience. I asked someone later, because then I never saw the UFOs after that. I asked a psychic that I was in touch with for years why that happened, and she said sometimes they come just in celebrations or just in support. Anyway, that's my experience. For 3 weeks straight, I saw them in the sky, and I miss seeing them.
How long ago was that?
That was, let's see, it was over 20 years ago.
Well, you said in Long Island?
No, this was in Massachusetts.
Oh, Massachusetts, all right. Interesting, because, I was on Long Island with this medicine woman doing some work out there, and I know I went to drive home, and this light followed me. But it takes like 3 hours, depending on the traffic, or longer, to get from the tip of Long Island all the way back to the New Jersey.
Yeah.
But this light followed me all the way back into almost right into the city, and then I lost it.
Cool.
But, you said something about an owl popped up across your car when you saw it, right before you saw this?
When we went searching for it, we were sort of across in another town in the woods, and an owl flew right in front of us, I think maybe a deer, and then we saw 4 lights together. And later I was talking to a different psychic, and she said, that had an ominous feeling, didn't it? And I said, yeah, it did. It was completely different from the other ones that we saw. But I'd also read sometimes they will take form of an owl or an animal.
Well,
so
I was going to bring that up because there was a movie, I think, the Fourth Kind or whatever it was, about a possession and everything. UFO came down and all that. But it was supposed to be actual video footage of it and everything. It all came out to be a lie. But basically, they kept showing this owl appearing right before the UFO situation happened. For me, and I'm not making this up, I'd say about maybe 15, 20 times right before I saw a UFO, I would see an owl fly directly over me.
That's
really
cool.
close to me. So, yeah, there must be some kind of connection, whether they're tuned into the energy or whatever, or it's just a coincidence. I'm not saying it's not, but it's just kind of bizarre that when I see an owl, I know I'm going to see a UFO. That's how strong it is for me.
Do you know how seldom people see owls? You hear them, but you very seldom see them. For you to see them so often, that's amazing.
Something really bad. My name's Hawksbug, and I usually see hawks before anything happens in my life. When I'm going to move, I'll see hawks directly above my head. But I was in Oregon, and I was working, but it was going to be the last day I worked there. And as I went to leave, this white owl flew in front of my truck.
Wow.
But what was worse, I got onto the highway, and there it was. It was hitting the road about 5-10 minutes later. Yeah. I picked it up and brought it home and buried it. But, it's just, what the coincidences are of that happening, I can't say one way or another. But for me, I accept it as a sign that something's going to happen as far as the UFO world. But, so your son, is he a believer of UFOs now in a good way?
Yeah, he's, he was always, I was sort of a crazy mom, so he was exposed to a lot of things. He's open to a lot of things, but he doesn't follow them the way I do. But I'll tell him things. I'll text him something, and he'll say cool, and that's about it.
But,
you know what, the accident really shut him down. It freaked him out, and he's never dealt with it, so that may be part of it.
That's sad. That's a sad part. Karma in this world has to be paid out one way or another, and it's usually not in a happy way, because we wouldn't be here. But paying the karma back, and it's things that we don't even know that we did in this life or another life. But I look at it this way: if you pay off your karma, you're always going to go to a better place. If you make more karma, you're never going to get to that good place.
Right.
So how bad it gets, just realize, hey, I'm paying it off, and I'm glad. So bringing you to a new level, a higher level. But no, I appreciate your story. I'm glad you called in. Like I said, TJ does readings, but she wasn't going to do them today. but she probably will because more people are calling in and want a reading right now.
Oh, well, I'd love one.
I don't. Well, all I can say is stick around, and she'll be back in a few minutes. But maybe she'll add. Right now, she got 2 other people that want a reading. So that'd be cool. I mean, she signed us up one night a week up to do it on a show as well.
Okay.
This way, people calling in. But no, stick around. Don't hang up yet, and we'll see what goes down with that.
Okay. It was nice talking with you.
Just stay there. Okay, it was a pleasure. Just put yourself on mute for now, and you can probably come back on as soon as you hear her voice come back on.
Okay. Here I am. I was on my
here's
phone,
CJ.
but y'all couldn't hear me, so let's see. Let me turn the speaker off. I was listening
she would like a reading.
Okay.
CJ. She said she's interested in a reading, too.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hear me now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Not saying anything, but I can hear you. TJ, you there now?
Okay, I'm going to have to hang this other phone up. Let's see. Hold on, folks. I'm juggling 3 phones while I handle this board for the radio show. Yep. I need 2 more hands. Let's see. Put this one on hold. Okay. Now, I can hear pretty good on this phone. Now, I'm not going to be able to hear you, so I'm going to lay it down so I can do your reading. Okay, this is for Pat, right, Pat?
Yeah, hi.
Okay, I can hear you on my other phone. I hope it doesn't drive you crazy.
Okay, great.
All right, let's see here. Let's see what we got for Pat, y'all. Everybody hold on. We're going to do the standard 333. I got 2 more people that called in earlier. Okay, we've got, oh my goodness. Okay, in the past, what I've got for you is a change in life with 9 for abundance. You've apparently lived long lives before. You came in this time wanting to know wisdom, and you wanted to travel the way that I read the cards. I see that. Let me see what you've got over here. Oh, yeah, you did. You wanted to come in and work for your money, so I hope you're having fun, because apparently that is exactly what you wanted to do. Now, while you're sitting there now, it shows you're fine as far as money and abundance and wisdom. It really doesn't show that you have to work for anything. Right now it's showing you can have 2 jobs while you're waiting to maybe in the future. You have where you may be traveling in the future, in the now. I haven't got to your future yet, but in the now it shows you can hold 2 jobs and that you're interested in travel. That's what the cards are telling me, okay? As long as I'm hooked in tonight. I can usually have to uplink my brain because it's hard on the internet. Okay, the future you have, oh good, you have the moon goddess on your side. And money again in your 2 jobs. So you're still going to be able to have 2 jobs or 2 incomes or 2 something, however you see it financially. And you will be offered 2 overseas something. I don't know if it's for work or for pleasure. But you're big on 2s. Now, your sword, 8 of Swords is showing me that you've got a lot that you haven't discovered yet. But it all seems to do with money and 2s, and you know how people say make sure you feed the right wolf when they're both good wolf and bad wolf? You know what I'm talking about, Pat?
I do.
Do you ever say that, or you've heard it?
Oh, I've heard it. I love that story.
All right, I'm going to look way in the future after 2021. It shows you're going to be winning at whatever you're trying. It's a a victory card, and it has something to do with justice. So anything legally you've got. Now this is not now, and this is, I said, after 2021. I've only got a couple more people right now because I didn't really put I was going to do cards, but that's what they want. That's what I'll do. But it looks like you're going to be handling a lot of education. And don't worry about the judgment. Are you worried about your life or others around you? Because I'm showing that you've got a worried with angels and the Ascension cards up for you. So you've been worried that someone was going to pass?
No, I worry about my son. And huh?
Yeah. Well, he's maybe the two keeps coming up because of your concerns for yourself and him, but it looks like you're going to be fine, that something legally is going to come through with you and him. So you need to think about what is that legally that hasn't been done yet for you and him.
Okay.
It's going to come through, and it's going to be good. And you just need to be more informed with your high priestess. That's your higher self and your consciousness that talks to your guide.
Yes.
But he's got an angel too. And does he study anything in the metaphysical world?
No, he's open to it because of me, but he's a father of a young girl, a 2-year-old right now, and very busy trying to survive with computer graphics. He's an artist.
Oh, wonderful. Good. We could always use one here, too, so tell him to call me, too, sometime, because I always need computer graphic for our books, our websites, so keep us in mind for that. But I don't really see anything terrible at all, just the justice card that came up for you after 2021 and money. So you're two. Have you been working 2 jobs, or are you just thinking about it?
Well, I get Social Security now. It's very little, but it's something. So it's an income, and I'm back to painting. I do portraits of animals, and I'm hopefully I'm going to get that going. I never have really pushed it. Well, I've tried, but it hasn't taken off. And then I do things like house cleaning or dog sitting. And now I could use an extra job, but Well,
it shows you rotating your money in the now and the future too.
That's
so
wonderful.
It all looks good. I don't think you have to worry about the money part, but we've got an artist that comes on some Saturdays, Rich Flynn, and we've got Ace Folklife. Uh-oh, I'm talking in that phone. Let's see. Can you hear me?
Yeah, much better.
Ooh, goodness. Let me turn mine down. I'm having to rotate out of two phones. All right. Well, just be sure and don't sell your original artwork. Sell your G-Clays. And he makes his copies at Costco or Office Depot or somewhere. They're about, so make them 16 by 24, sell them. You know to do that, right?
No, I sell originals, commissioned artwork.
No. You make your original, and you take it to Costco for $10 and make a copy and sell a G-Clay and sign it.
Oh, interesting.
Okay? That's what we do now.
Once I finish the painting I'm working on, I would like to get into more stuff like that. I'd like to play a little more. But right now, it's individuals wanting like a painting of their dog. So
if it's good, make a copy. If you're the artist, you have author's rights.
Okay.
They may commission you. But if it's really good, you just tell them you'd like to keep it in your collection, that you're just starting your collection. And I help people resell their G-Clays.
Wow, okay.
So we'll put them online with our Ace Folklife for you.
Okay. Can I ask you one quick question since you're talking about the future? I'm really hoping I've been single for 30 years. I'm hoping to finally I'm ready to be in a relationship in a year or two. I still have some more healing to do. but lately I've been looking at my dog saying,